Hello. My name is Tom Tierney. I'm a divorce attorney practicing in Fayette, Coweta County since 1990. I'm going to give a little video on what sort of documents you get ready before you go to your lawyer's office for a divorce consultation, or what sort of documents are you going to need when you go through a divorce. I was watching a movie yesterday called Burn Before Reading. It's, in my opinion, a worse Coen Brothers movie, but it starred Brad Pitt. And beginning of the movie, the wife's realizing marriage is over, goes to a good divorce lawyer, and the divorce lawyer says, "Hey, go snoop, go be a private eye, go through your husband's stuff, and get all the documents before they disappear." And then hijinks ensue, and I think the movie's less funny than I would have liked, but that's a different issue. That's good advice. Um, if you come to an attorney's office, there are certain things that are super helpful for us, and whatever you need to do to get them before you go to divorce court, it makes my life a lot easier. What's the most important things? Number one, get all your tax returns. Tax returns tell a million stories. Experienced divorce attorney can look line by line and see, hey, look, we got a dividend from account 3.24.1. And so when we're doing discover, we know that there's some account out there that may or may not go missing if we don't have that information. So get all your tax documents if you can. As many years as you got. At least 4 or 5 would be fabulous. What else can you snoop for? If you happen to get your spouse's 401k statements, it's real helpful if you show up. Hey, here's a most recent 401k statement for my husband. Here's his most recent pay stub. Here's all our tax returns, and here's our joint checking for the last months. Get updated bill statements so we can see exactly how much you owe in your car, see exactly how much you got on your credit card. Credit card statements are fabulous. You can go through credit card statements and say, okay, what's he spending money on? Did you go out and go out to dinner? Does the dinner $80 instead of $30? We say he was there by himself. I mean, there's lots of information in tax returns that's super helpful, and those things can go missing. Phone statements. I mean, if you have joint cell phone statements and you suspect something's going on, get me cell phone statements. You say, oh, well, every afternoon at 4 o'clock he goes for a walk with the dog and he calls this number for 45 minutes. I've seen that more times than I care to admit. Oh, I'm going for a walk with the dog, honey, and talking to his girlfriend, and we get that information. And he says, oh, I don't have a girlfriend. Well, then who are you talking to for 45 minutes? And her name's Cindy, because we did a reverse listing and see where she's at. So those are the sort of documents you really need to get together. Again, pictures. Pictures are worth 1,000 words. If you're a dad trying to get custody rights, and mom's primary custodian, get pictures of you and the child together looking fabulous. Get pictures of get the kids' school records. School records is probably one of the most important things I can ever see. Because we do a change of custody case or those sorts of things. The first thing I look to is the school records. You get a kid who's got a 4.0 and has no absences, and dad's saying mom's a bad parent. I mean, kids from bad parents usually don't get those kind of grades. I mean, they do sometimes, but generally, hey, the kid's going to school, the kid's doing well. Teacher's saying your child's fabulous, or vice versa. She's got primary custody of your child, and you're divorced, and all of a sudden you see that, hey, kid's missing school, she's late every other day. That's a sign of a bad parent. If your kid's late every day for school, that's not a good sign. So get that kind of information. If there's good information about your kid, get it. If there's bad information about the other parent, get that too. If your spouse is one of those that loves to share or overshare on whatever social media, get copies of that. All of a sudden the divorce comes down, or they get wind that you change custody, and she'll take down all those pictures of, hey, here are my girlfriends on Tuesday afternoon getting hammered on margaritas. Their kids playing in the background. Well, if you get that kind of evidence, get it now. Make it organized. When we do divorces, we can request a bunch of documents, but the more you give us up front, the easier my life is all day long.